Well, hello, and welcome to Ageless Grace, autumn's greatest, and actually every season's greatest, brain body exercise program. My name is Mary, and I am a certified Ageless Grace educator. And I'm happy to tell you that our session today is being once again sponsored by Jewish Community Services of South Florida. You have heard me say this numerous times, but it bears repeating. They are a wonderful organization, and they do a lot of good for folks right here in South Florida, and in conjunction with other like-minded organizations pretty much around the world. Please visit their website, jcsfl.org, for more information, how you can get involved and be part of the solution to things. Or maybe just have some fun, log on and do things like this. Have an itch. Okay, we are coming to you on September 20th. How did that happen? It's already September. Lots of things to celebrate in this month. It is Hispanic Heritage Month. That runs from September 15th to October 15th. It is also National Sewing Month. And you'll see behind me is my somewhat antique Singer sewing machine. I love sewing, really enjoy it. It's a great hobby. Today is National Pepperoni Pizza Day. I had some pizza last night, shouldn't have done it, but it's so good. September 22nd is the first day of fall, which again, in South Florida means literally nothing because it's pretty hot and humid today. But we're going to have a feeling of fall today. You'll see when I move, you'll see all my background decorations. And remember that Ageless Grace really employs creativity and imagination. So if you are from someplace where it was cold in the winter, like I am, Connecticut, you can imagine and reimagine the sense of fall. One thing I didn't like was raking leaves. We'll talk about that later on. There are three very important Jewish holidays this month. Of course, Rosh Hashanah, New Year, Yom Kippur, Day of Atonement, and Sukkot, which is a fun holiday. So we'll talk a little bit about that. We'll have some songs that link to that. So without further ado, let's go back to the exercise chair. I'm in a rolling chair, which I would not suggest you use for Ageless Grace. You want to use a sturdy chair, hopefully one without arms. And you want to try to do these exercises barefoot. You have thousands of receptors in the soles of your feet. And by doing these exercises barefoot, you're going to stimulate lots of activity. By the way, I don't know how well you could see this, but I also have some apples and honey for the new year and some fall themed things. It's kind of fun. And I mentioned those cursed falling leaves. We'll do that next or soon. We will start our exercise off with juicy joints. We have, well, between 300 and 400 joints in the human body, and depending on which school of thought you go with. So we want to use as many of them as we can. And in juicy joints, we're going to do just that. We will start off with one of my favorites for songs about the fall, and that is September by Earth, Wind, and Fire. You'll know this song the minute you hear it. We're going to really rock out to this one, so let's get ready. Juicy joints, we'll move them and groove them. And here it comes. Except it's not on the speaker. Please stand by. I think today might be one of these interesting days. We'll find out. Okay. Here we go. We were just talking about how much we love technology most of the time. Okay, let's try it again. Earth, Wind, and Fire, really popular group. Move our heads gently. A little too loud, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Do you remember? Let's put our arms out. September. Put your hands straight up, because that's exercising your wrist as well. Chase those clouds away. Let's go to the side. Turn your head as well. Hard to sit still for this one. It's a great song. Shoulders, body up. Body up. Body up. Never was a cloudy day. How about the elbows? Easy to sing along. Body, 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 a little faster. We're moving neck and elbows. Steady. Okay, let's do the hip raise. Remember, we're not tick-tocking. We're not going over real far. We're trying to isolate to the hips. How about the knees? Say you remember. You know what? Let's throw in some snaps. Never was a cloudy day. Now let's extend the knee and bring it out and down. Don't snap it. Our bells were ringing. Let's ring those bells. Our souls were singing. Do you remember every cloudy day? Now let's tap our toes. If you can see them. Dancing in September. Now tap your heels a little harder. Okay, sit all the way back. Bring your legs up. And let's rotate out. Wrists and ankles. Rotate in. Now just for fun, let's go up and down. Okay, last few seconds, I'm going to trick you. Hands up, feet down. Opposite. Hands up, feet down. Feet up, hands down. Wow. This is a really good thing to practice. Maybe while you're watching the telly, enjoying it. But remember, you don't want to do this in a mushy sofa or chair. You won't get the support for your back. So you want to be in a sort of a firmer chair. Okay, next we're going to do rock and rockettes. Mostly lower body movement. We'll throw some hand motion in there as well. This is a song from the 60s. It's kind of cute. It's called See You in September. It's short. It's fast. It'll be like that. Ready? Okay.
I'll be
Let's go to the side.
every night while you're away. Don't forget to write.
Side again. Front. Put your arms out like a real dancer. Back. You'll notice I'm doing it in fours, but we don't generally count. Now let's just hop around side to side. Maybe you have on tap shoes or a rockette. Forward again, and let's add a little fun to it. Let's go to the side. Now you want to get your arm in the act.
In September,
Or lose, cross over.
to a summer
Okay, let's do one of our favorites. arms and legs out. Same. Now we're gonna switch it up in a minute. Say it out loud. Same, opposite, opposite. Same, opposite, opposite. Same, opposite, opposite. Same, opposite, opposite. Okay, you are a rockette. Let's really kick it. Ready? If you can clap underneath, do so. If not, do it above. Don't forget to ride. Let's do a crisscross again. Oh, how about this one? This is better. Notice my feet are flat. In and out. This is really good for the inner thighs and also the hip flexor. Out. And let's come back in. Okay. And after all, you are a rockette. You were in a fancy fall themed outfit. So let's put one foot in front of the other because that's what we do whenever we lean forward. Look straight ahead. Baby, take a bow. Great job. Yay. Other side. The audience is applauding you madly. Okay. Oh, as I mentioned at the start of our program, this is Hispanic Heritage Month. And the songs I wanted to use were all very long. So I found one that is one of my favorites. It's Night and Day. This is an old Cole Porter song. But this version is done by Brazil 66 with Sergio Mendes. You'll know this, I think, the minute you hear it. It's really nice. We're going to do front row orchestra, and we're going to use a lot of percussion instruments. You'll like this. Okay, remember in front row orchestra, we are emulating playing instruments, and you'll want to tap your foot to help with the timing. You can also tap the other heel. That's a nice kind of thing for your brain to say, ooh, something different going on each foot. But whatever works. Here it goes. Beautiful song. We're going to start out with maracas. Put them in the middle. Now to the side. Of course, there's a piano in the background. You want to get fancy dancy, cross over. I think of you. Let's do some drums. Cymbals also. Visualize the drums. How many do you have? I have 4. 2 in the middle, 2 on the outsides. In the silence of my lonely room, I think of you. Really beat 'em. Night and day. Guitar. You're pressing down on the strings on the neck of the guitar. The other hand is strumming. Let's switch it. Remember, whatever we do on the left side, we also do on the right. That's why we switch. Making love to you. How about a tambourine? Switch. Let's go back to that piano just for a moment. Big drums coming. Let's hit them. Night and day. Hit those cymbals. Night and day. chime. Switch it. Interesting rendition. I wonder what Cole Porter would have thought of that. I hope he would have liked it. I think it's great. Okay, I'm going to come forward, but first I'm going to have a little water. I encourage you to do the same. As I said, we are here in South Florida where the humidity is about, oh, I don't know, 3 million today. It's pretty humid and hot. But we are going to do some hand exercises. This is one of my favorite groups, personally. This is an a cappella group called 613. Of course, they're named after the number of laws in the Talmud. And they are, if you haven't heard them, they are wonderful. This is called the High Holiday or Holy Day Mashup. It's kind of fun. Fabulous voices. We're going to review the numbers form that we've done in the past where we use our hands to equate to numbers. I'm going to run through just 1 to 10 for you as a refresher. So 1, 2, that's the pinky. 3 is prayer, couldn't hurt. 4 is hands crossed. 5, victory. 6, snap, always good. 7, A-okay. 8, yank those earlobes. 9, power. 10, a T. We'll go through this again when we listen to the song, and we'll do a couple other hand exercises. Hand exercises are great for all of us. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, do it twice, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now let's do it backwards. 10, 9, a little faster. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. How about real quick? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Backwards. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, scoop it, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's do some regular ones. Put your hands together very tightly, move them back and forth. Good for the wrist. Let's open them up. And let's do, this is one of my favorites. Hands straight up. Put the thumb in, bring the palm over and really scrunch. Open it up. Uh-oh, faster. Open, down, in, crunch. Open, out, straight. Yike. How about just some wiggling? How about the clasp? Pointer and the thumb. The third and the thumb. The fourth and the thumb. Pinky and thumb. Backwards. Ring finger and thumb. Middle and thumb. Pointer and thumb. Pointer and thumb. Oh, with all that heavy food, let's do some digestion. Okay. Isn't that amazing? No instruments. That's all a cappella. That's talent, ladies and gentlemen. How do you get to Carnegie Hall? Practice. Okay. Let me go back to the chair. Oh, this is one of my favorite songs coming up. Another old song. This is from 1937. Numerous people have done it. I happen to really like this version. This is Annie Lennox, and the song is called September in the Rain. Just beautiful. Listen to the instruments in the background. Excuse me, beautiful song. We're going to do spaghetti spine, slow movements, 26 moving parts in the spine. Go easy on it. If you're lifting something, lift with your legs, not with your back, etc. So let's make our spines feel really good and listen to this stunning song. Ready? Feet are flat. Let's just sway gently from side to side. You're trying to start the sway at the waist. It's the lumbar region of the back.
The leaves of brown came tumbling down. Remember,
and have those leaves
in September, in the rain.
Don't rush this.
The sun went out just like a dying ember. That September in the rain.
Arms
To
down.
every word,
Raise one arm and go over to the other
whisper.
side. Move your other arm down the leg of the
The
chair.
raindrops seem to play a sweet refrain.
Arm up, go down as low as you can
Though
comfortably.
spring is here to me, it's still
It's all about comfortable
September.
movement.
That September in the rain.
Mindful movement, we also call it. Arms straight out. Clasp your hands. What I'd like you to do is raise your arms up as high as you can, keeping your elbows straight. If you can't go this high, that's okay. Do the best you can. Lean to
To
the side.
every word of love I heard you whisper. The raindrops seem to play a sweet refrain. Though spring is here to me, it's still September.
Let's
That's
hands together and let's turn and look as far back as you can comfortably. Come forward. Just a couple more of these. Beautifully crafted song. I could listen to that numerous times. Let's sit back, even though there's no music, and let's do the one that really helps our back relax. Again, if you want to do this at home, make sure you do it in a sturdy back chair. You want to move your back around as whatever feels good. Move the shoulders. If you're having a little soreness in your back, do this gently. It just feels so good. It just relaxes all 26 moving parts. Remember, we're always careful with the cervical. That's a teeny tiny bone, top of the neck. Gotta be careful with that one. Okay, next we're going to do spelling bee. Spelling bee activates all 5 functions of the brain. And you think, what? I'm just making words. No, it's great. It really does. We're going to spell out certain words with our body parts. And we're going to listen to a beautiful song by a great songwriter and performer, Neil Diamond. And the song is called September Morn. Very pretty. So let's do some spelling. Okay. Now, what do you imagine we're going to spell first?
Stay for
September.
just a while.
Remember, this is a proper
Stay,
noun
let me look at
in
you.
script with your pointer fingers. So
It's been so long, I hardly
also
knew you.
remember, it is a word.
Standing in the door.
So you want to move your body around while you're spelling. You wouldn't write letters on top
Only
of one
wanna
another.
talk to you.
Now backwards.
We traveled halfway around the world.
If you visualize the word in front of you, this is easier. Excuse me.
September morn.
September morn. Capital S. When you're ready, with your other hand. Cross the
Two
T.
lovers playing scenes from some romantic play.
September backwards is red met pest. That's a class for another time.
Look at what you've done. Why you become a grown
I'm
up.
visualizing the word so I can get it back.
I still can hear you cry.
Okay. Next we're going to do shorter because the days are getting shorter.
And look how
With both hands in print in front of you. It's going to look backwards on your screen, but you're doing it in front of you. So you're seeing shorter.
September.
Then you're going to do it backwards.
Do you remember?
I do the letters backwards. That's a little harder. Something to work towards. Shorter, which I'm getting as we all are. One reason to go Ageless Grace. So, okay, autumn with your knee. Let's do it in script. It has a lot of loops. A-U-T-U-M-N. Odd word. Undoubtedly Latin. Okay, that's kind of hard. You can keep your foot flat on the ground if that's easier. I raise it.
We danced until the night became a brand new day. Two lovers playing scenes from some romantic play.
Oh, goodness.
Okay.
Days. Let's do days in mirror image. So, this is a print.
We danced until the night became a brand new day. Two lovers playing scenes from some
First, real thought.
September morning still can make.
Well, why not? Let's spell his name also with your nose, because he's pretty cool. Neil. In print. A-I-L.
September morning still can make me feel that way.
And send him some well wishes. He is fighting a valiant fight against Parkinson's. So. Okay, next we're going to do balancing act. We are going to imagine walking through an apple orchard. There's the apples. Get ready for the new year. And this song, this again is a lot of these are really some of my favorite performers. This is called Try to Remember. It is from an off-Broadway play called The Fantastics. I believe it still holds the record for being the longest running off-Broadway play. And the performer is the late, great Jerry Orbach, who was a Broadway star long before he was on Dunk Dunk, Law and Order. So let's walk through the apple orchard and do balancing act. We have 3 balancing points in the body between the second and third toes, strong balancing point. We're going to do this whole exercise up on our toes. Well, not like ballerinas, but on the ball of your foot. The core, that's everything, including the head, all in here. And the vestibular system, your ears, really important to keep those moving because the fluid in there gets gunky. You do not want vertigo. So, shall we try to remember? Here we are. Let's start walking through the orchard. You're on your toes, on the ball of your foot.
Try to remember the kind of September when life was so and oh so
Now,
much.
let's look around for our friends. We're meeting our friends in the apple orchard.
When grass was green and grain was
Oh, hello, here they are. They're going to give us a basket and we can pick or pick up apples from the ground. Oh boy. If you've never done this, it's actually fun. So, oh, there's a beautiful apple tree. I'm a little short. I'm going to pick the proverbial low-hanging fruit. Let's stretch. Oh my goodness. Balance on one foot and stretch and put that apple in there. Do it again. If you need to hold on, that's okay. Switch arms. Here's another low tree. I like these. Let's reach and stretch. Now let's hold the basket by both hands and walk a little bit. Well, here are a bunch on the ground, but they're still good. Put the basket down and let's put one foot forward and balance in the chair. Look forward, look ahead. Pick up those apples. You have one foot firmly on the ground, the other is balancing back. Oh, here's some over here. Move the basket over. Let's pick some up from the ground. No, the snow follow. Deep in December, pick up the basket. Oh, there are some kids with hula hoops. Put your basket down. Let's take a hula hoop. Come on, you can do this. Put it over your waist, one foot forward. Let's move that hoop. Arms are out for balance. Okay, switch feet. Run that hula hoop the other way. You can do it. Let's give it back to the children. Let's pick up our basket and off we go. We will go to the booth up front and pay for these lovely apples. Thank you, Jerry. Okay. Let me come forward and we will do a hand exercise. This is the wonderful Nat King Cole. I find the song a little melancholy, to be honest. Perhaps it's the memory of raking all those blasted leaves. The song is The Autumn Leaves, and will simulate falling leaves. So let me bring up Mr. Cole, beautiful voice. Here come the leaves. Let's bring them up and down. Actually, they don't fall up. They only fall down.
The falling
I'm
leaves
going to go back. I'm going to put one hand out.
drift by.
Take the other hand and gently pull back. Great for your wrist. Make sure your arm is straight.
Of red and gold.
Now put your hand down.
I
let's
see your
Pull gently the other way.
The summer kisses.
Hand out.
The sunburned hands.
Easily.
I used to hold.
Hand down.
Since you went away.
Okay. Let's do a little cognitive one. Put the pinky up on one hand and the thumb up on the other. Now you're going to switch it. So one hand has the pinky and the other has the thumb. Practice this because it is tricky. Really makes your brain think. Whoops, that's the idea, right? Okay, let's do some thumb and pinky. We did that. We did the lotus blossom. Oh, let's do the fist punching. This is really good. Reduces stress. And let's do this one, the other side. Let's snap our fingers. Easiest one to snap is, of course, the middle and the thumb. But let's do all of them. It's tricky. Ooh, you may not make noise, but it's okay.
The days grow long.
Pinky and thumb, ring and thumb, middle and thumb, the easy breezy. Okay, if we're getting a little headache, let's do this. Other side. Let's cross index and middle and hope that the leaves stop falling so we don't have to keep breaking. There we go. Okay. Lovely song. All right, next we're going to do Shake It Up. I love Shake It Up. It's one of my favorite exercises. Releases cortisol, releases stress, just makes you feel good. If you can do this as vigorously as possible, you'll get much more of a benefit out of it. And this particular song is Carole King. She wrote the song originally for Bobby V, being a performer, and they liked it so much in a demo, they said, oh, Carol, you release it, and the rest is history. So it's called It Might As Well Rain Until September.
What should I write? What can I say?
It has an intro that's slow.
How can I tell you how much
Let's just start jiggling our hands. Shaking.
Whether here has been as nice as it could be. Although it doesn't really matter much to me.
Sing along if you know the song.
For all the fun I
Shake up.
You're so far away. Oh, it might as well rain until September. I don't need
Shake my shoulders.
for things I have to do. 'Cause I stay home all day long and think of you.
This is a very typical 60s song in its approach, but I love it. Let's shake one hand. Shake the opposite leg. Okay, shake the opposite arm. And the opposite leg. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Okay, let's do my favorite move. Out and in.
Summer isn't any friend of mine. It doesn't matter whether sky or gray or blue.
Let's shake the bottom. Shake that tuchus, the derriere, the bupa, the booty. We want to really shake it. Shake our shoulders. 1 foot forward, do the twist. Other foot forward, do the twist. Let's sit all the way back in the chair. Bring everything up. Shake everything. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Here comes the rain. Okay, it actually has been raining a lot in September here in South Florida. Now, have a little water. Ooh, that got your heart going. Hopefully it made your fingertips red and everything is good. And now we're going to cool our bodies down. This is a really nice song. I had not heard of this group. It's the Zimraya Orchestra. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And the name of the song is Rosh Hashanah. So we are going to do Tai Chi. Again, slow, measured movements. We try to make our eyes watch our hands. Don't rush this one. It's really very pretty. It's long, but we'll be okay. There's one hand. Both hands. Both hands. Let's do the figure 8 on its side, the infinity symbol. Hands on your knees. Curl your back and look up to where the ceiling meets the wall. Your back is curved. You're looking into the heavens for the new year. Now curl backwards to an opposite C. Bring your head down. Let's do it again. It feels so good. Curl, shoulders are down. If you can't bring your head back this far, that's okay. Do not make it hurt. Forward, backwards, other curl. Okay. Let's put our hands under our knees. Raise your leg as high as you can. Here is fine. Here's good too. Let's point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Now let's circle it. Really good for your ankles. Remember, our feet do everything for us. Let's do something for them. Rotate the other way. Lay it down. Now put your leg out straight. Your toes are up. You can barely see that. And lean forward. Do not look down. You want to look straight ahead. Remember, we are all fighting gravity. Now put your foot down flat. Oh boy, good stretch. Bring it forward. Backwards, sorry. Leg up. Go to the other side. Point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Let's rotate. You may find this easier to do on your dominant side. Most of us do. Rotate the other way. That's why it's important you practice. Leg forward, toes are up. Let's lean forward again. Close your eyes if you like. Enjoy the music. Just remember, do not look down. Foot down, come back. Yikes. Okay. Right hand on left thigh. Left arm behind you. Stretch from the waist and look as far behind you as you can comfortably. For a couple seconds. Arms come first, then shoulders and head. Left arm, right thigh. Right arm behind the chair or down beside you. Look behind you. Comfortably remember, always being mindful. Arms come forward first, shoulders, then head. So let's take a deep breath in. Breathe out. One more. Breathe out. And with that, we complete our Autumn's Great and Every Season's Great class today. I want to say thank you to everyone who's come on to watch or who will watch in the future. And also thank you to Jewish Community Services of South Florida for their continued support. So let me come forward so we can manipulate technology. And I wish you all a wonderful rest of the month. Very happy holidays if you're celebrating those. And there we are. So